A long time ago, there was a widow named Mbok Rondo. Her husband had passed away a long time ago, so that she lived there alone. She had no children, and she prayed to God to get a child. One night when she prayed, a giant passed her house and heard the prayer. Boom, boom, boom. The giant said, I can give you a child, but you should give the child back to me when she is 17 years old. Mbok Rondo was so happy and didn't think the risk of losing the child later. She agreed to the offer, and then the giant gave her the cucumber seed and asked Mbok Rondo to plant them around her house. Tomorrow, she planted the house just like what the giant asked. Shortly, the seeds grew up, and after some days, and there were several cucumbers there. However, the most interesting thing was a huge golden cucumber. Mbok Rondo plucked the golden cucumber carefully and carried it home. With care, she sliced it, and she was so surprised that a cute baby girl was inside. Then she named the baby with Timun Mas, which means golden cucumber. She loved the baby really much. Years passed, and Timun Mas has grown to be a beautiful and lovely little girl. She was really smart and kind as well. That is why Mbok Rondo kept thinking about her promise to the giant. One night, Mbok Rondo had a dream. She must meet a holy man who lived in a place called Mount Gundul. That holy man could help to save her daughter. The next morning, Mbok Rondo went to the Mount Gundul. She met the holy man, and he gave 4 little bags to Mbok Rondo. These bags are for her. Tell her to open and use it one by one, said the holy man. Mbok Rondo nodded her head as a sign that she understood the command. Then she came back to home. Each one was containing cucumber seeds, needles, salt, and shrimp paste. The holy man said that Timun Mas could use them to protect herself. At home, Mbok Rondo then said about her promise with the giant to her daughter and about the bag given by the holy man. Few days later, the giant came back to Mbok Rondo's house and asked for a promise. Boom, boom, boom. Mbok Rondo told her daughter to run from the back door and took the bag from the holy man with her. The giant was angry and rushed toward Timun Mas. He was getting closer and closer. She opened the first bag. It was the cucumber seed. She threw those seeds, and instantly they grew into the huge cucumber fields. The giant ate them all so that she could run further. However, it was giving the giant more strength to chase the girl. He was getting close again. After that, she opened the second bag that contains the needles and spilled them behind her. The needles magically turned into the lush bamboo trees which were thorny. The giant bodies were bleed and scratched. Ah! 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 Unfortunately, he made it and chased her again. Timun Mas opened the third bag and spilled the salt inside. That made the soil which the salt touched turn into the very deep sea. The giant almost drowned there, but he swam to cross it. From a far place, Timun Mas saw it. She then opened the last bag and threw it. It was the shrimp paste and made the soil became the large swamp of boiling mud. Finally, the giant was trapped there, and the mud drowned him. Everything was ended. Timun Mas came back to her home and lived happily ever after with Mbok Rondo. The end.